Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris Omi. Today we're playing more Starters Order 7. And we're in a really interesting place where there's so many 3-year-olds. I mean, just crazy times, crazy times. 1 2-year-old out in the field. Yeah, next season might not be a Triple Crown season if they don't gain distance. That's going to be a little bit annoying. Alexagon also has a chance. That's our 2-year-old we've kept out of the field right now in the breeding, out in the racing barn, I should say. Doesn't look amazing, but should get the job done in places. She's a very nice horse. Apart from that, though, a ton of 3-year-olds, they're all running okay right now, I think. We're going to try and see who can run best over the course of this season, who deserves maybe to go into the breeding barn, who will be a good enough racer to keep out, and who might just be better served being retired. So we're going to look at all that. We're going to try and see where we are, what we like, and who can win those races that we really want. So, yeah. Don't know what my confidence levels are going into this first race, because we didn't run great on our first run. Didn't end up being a good race. So Ski Party is going to be laid back again. I mean, it's a grade 3, not a grade 1. There's a chance. See, Ski Party is overwhelming, tipped to win. Very calm. I mean, I'm not hating that, but I'm not really liking that. If I'm honest, I'm not sure I'm as big a fan as I used to be of laid back horses, just because they do that sometimes. Betters really don't back us. Wow, I thought we'd go up to number 1. We dropped to number 3. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's go for it. As much as I want to delay because I'm not confident, we've just got to go for it. Normal, grade 3 over 1 mile, 1 furlong. We're out okay. Short field here. We got in the red silks towards the front, Ilissos, Kamachi Raider getting up there. Ilissos coming back alongside Loyal Royal, the grey. On our inside is Keep the Treasure. And, yeah, not much to say about that. Who's going to make a move up? Looks like Ilissos and ourselves starting to make up some distance. Looks like we're not stopping. I expected us to pause and then go for a second movement. Looks like we came all the way from like 3 furlongs out. So, a really early dive for the line, which honestly seems to have paid off quite well. Ski Party's just running free and clear. Nobody really anywhere near. Not a great field, maybe not a big prestige race, but a good enough win. And that's what I wanted to see. That's exactly what I wanted to see of a horse that didn't run that well. You know, foreign race, was a bit too laid back, grade 1. Lots of reasons why Ski Party might not have run well. But now up to 75 potential, I think that's pretty good. So ability moves up. And I will be editing my stats as I go, because sometimes I forget to edit what the stats look like. So, rating, grade, and ability potential changes. That's what we're going to be doing after every race. Oh, and yeah, no, I said rating. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Life just has a way of making you kind of go nuts. And I skipped the day. Why? Why would I do that? Okay, Tatiana wins grade 2. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm on form. I'm on form. There we go. out of the gates pretty well. It's another 1 mile, 1 furlong, bit of a large field. We know some of these horses as well. You know, Toujours, L'Attaque, probably the one I recognize more. But Pockets picks up there. My boy Ginger alongside Toujours. And the rest of the field seem to be coming on quite strongly, but we're the ones leading the way. Down now round the outside turn, 2 furlongs from home, down the home stretch. And it looks like a little bit of a jump there forward. Doesn't look to be turning on the speed just yet. Pockets Pick can't live with that speed though. Tamarine coming up into second place. You got Prime Exhibit and back with Ocean Bay. But yeah, nice easy run. Good solid win for Takiana there. 3 3/4 lengths. Not an issue. And 80% full potential. Okay. I will 100% take that. 100% take that. Yeah, things are starting off a little bit better than I expected. And there's a grade 1 in a Friday sales. Okay, Game Don't Crash. Coming from Dreamwalker, who is themselves a grade 1 winner and competitive at grade 1 level. And one of 2 that is foaled. Iris Mary is the one we're trying to buy. Camera Shy is a similar kind of horse to Sire. Okay. An Elegant Muse. You've produced some grade 3s. Okay. Well, 4 of 30 isn't great. 1 grade 1, 2 grade 2s isn't great. The fact that we're finishing so far down the order. We've got a 4th place over a mile. I'd hope that that was a distance thing because we don't even win grade 2s over a mile. Ran the Derby, didn't run it very well. Hasn't won since September of 22. I mean, okay, that's not exactly what we want to see. It's not exactly the type of things that we want to see. But I'm willing to pay a little bit to find out. Yeah, so she's about 1 mile 1. She is about a mile 1. She's on breeding indicator there, which doesn't give me the most hope, but then again, it's not bad. She's got distance adaptability. She's got a little bit of extra speed. She's got a little bit of potential. She's okay. She's not great. But I'm actually going to throw her into the breeding barn because she reminds me a little bit of Safranana. A little bit. Well, like 7% less extra speed, 10% less ability. Everything else is pretty similar. Probably more confidence, a little bit less cruising burst. I think she had about 50% cruising burst. But if she's anywhere close to Safranana, that's a horse I want to breed her with. And I want Battler. So that's not too bad, actually. So 2 races, 2 wins, 2 grades. And now we've got a grade 1 through an auction. We've also got a kitten this morning again. Oh, no, she's ignoring me. Okay. Yeah, pets. Pets. It's been a rough couple of days. Okay. We got Bold Niku going in the Samba Saudi Derby over a mile. That's a grade 2. And then we got Royal Aura and Sea Tour going in the Palm Beach, grade 3, and the Fountain of Youth, grade 2 at Gulfstream. So, let's get to the first. So, stand side. Okay. I can hear the cat jumping about, but I'm really worried what she's doing sometimes. I think she's playing. I think she's okay. But let me go check. I'll be back. Okay, yeah, I think she's okay. Stand side. So, prefer the outside. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Breathing well. Okay. Okay. It's not too bad. I think we just go in. I think we go in and watch the race. So, 1 mile, 110 yard, Palm Beach. We're on the inside. Track's better on the outside. I said to prefer the outside. But we're going to go towards the front. Decent start up the inside. Back to Villa Carlotta. And before Bruce, Lucayan Dancer, Signora Memento, Mayan Flight, and Indus Valley. So, like some of those names. I do like some of those names. I like this course a lot as well. And we seem to be running free, clear, 2 furlongs from home. I'm going to zoom the camera out to see if there's any challengers over the last 1.5 furlongs. Does anybody at all come into picture? As far zoomed out, pretty much as we can go. It really doesn't look like it. Barely starting to catch us as we slow down for the line. Sea Tour, absolutely dominant. Absolutely dominant. 5 3/4. Solid little grade 3 on Sea Tour. I'm happy. Oh, what have I done? I had 2 more races. I had 2 more. This is a total cluster. You ever have those days where, like, your brain doesn't engage? And you sit down to do something, like me sitting down to record this, and then one tiny thing happens that really shouldn't affect you very much. And it just snowballs. And it just goes. And this kitten just, like, meowing in the background is, like, really distracting me, and kind of want to go make sure she's okay. So my brain's not focused on the racing, and then we make mistake after mistake after mistake. We've seen 2 horses run, I think. And then we've watched a replay of one we skipped, and now we just skipped another 2. So we ain't doing great. We ain't doing great right now. Brain just not doing great. Sea Tour, 110. Grade 3, you were 65% potential. You're up to your 70. Sweet. Still got a little bit of room to grow, but sweet. That's what we like to see there. Royal Aura didn't win. Bold Niku did. Okay, so Bold Niku's up to 2 of those grade 2s. 75% is, yeah, climbed up to the 80%. Love to see it. Okay, really, really solid. So small field here. We're just going to watch this one sped up quite a bit until the end. And just see how Bold Niku ran. The Samba Saudi Derby, grade 2 for 3-year-olds on dirt, over a mile. Looks like a lurching start there from Medane. We didn't start too terribly. And Frolic along is out in the lead with River Rhapsody, a horse we do like, River Rhapsody. We've seen a few times. Key of Luck back with us. And Medane on the inside. And as we start this long left-hand turn, we start moving up now. And there we go. A little hold. and then just cruising on forward, down to the line, comfortably, nicely. Pretty good win there. I quite like that one. We seem to be in control of everything. Very happy to see MacLeod do that. That's their first race of the season. And Royal Aura comes in second. Everything kind of suited. So Royal Aura is 65. Yeah, I mean, they're almost up to 70. They've gained a tiny bit from not winning that race, I guess. But yeah, it's one of these weird ones where we have the 30% to 35% stamina. Whereas normal milers are about 20. So, seeing it at 30, and a mile 1 is usually 55%. So, I'm really not sure what 35 or 30 means. And I used to see 45 all the time, and I never do anymore. So, I don't know. I kind of treat them as milers, but that might not be right. That might not be right. Oh my god, we were only headed out. Oh, we could have won. Fountain of Youth, grade 2 for 3-year-olds on dirt. 1 mile, 110 yards. Not a great start on the inside. Not off to the best start. Maze Boy, Yes Mate, just alongside us at the front. And then Lochba, Ocean Boy, Malinas, Edgeworth, and Tamarine at the rear. So yeah, it looks like we haven't got off to a bad start. We haven't got caught up in traffic. We've held the inside. I think a few things could have gone slightly better, but overall, it's not a bad run up until this point. And then we kind of get held up a little bit, and we can't quite get up on Yes Mate. So yeah, I think we could have run that slightly better, but that's not a bad run. And honestly, the only bad run we've had is that 5th from Ski Party, and they were well out of their depth. Everybody else really is running well. Like, honestly, is running very, very well right now. So I'm happy to see that. Minus Boy. Okay. Not sure if we like that horse or not. I think we did, but I've got no idea why. And there's excitables. Okay. Should Effie Master Auto? So let's make sure we don't have any of those. Check all our bids. We should start with City Bell. Okay. Let's get the bids in. Bell goes for 3.5. So going to go all the way up to 5. Might as well drive up that last bit ourselves. No yells. 532. This is going to be a 523. Oh, one of those days. It's one of those days. It's 100% one of those days where I'm just not switched on. I'm making so many mistakes here. We're skipping races, we're skipping auctions. Oh, this is rough. This is really rough. We're done. Oh, why couldn't we get Last Cry? It's going to hurt even more if we see that down the road being a grade 1 winner. especially as a filly, which, you know, if it is good, not only do you get racing, but you get breeding out of it. Whereas you don't really get breeding out of studs as much. None of the others were any good. There's a good chance then Last Cry might have been the best of the bunch. Whether they'd have been good for us or not, who knows? Maybe they would have been terrible, but we'll never know. And yeah, got no one to blame but myself. Cluster. Absolute cluster. A lexicon. Where are we running? Timonium? No. Fair Meadows. Probably. Yeah, I think we're running at Fair Meadows. We are indeed. Allowance race. Not really much we can do about this one, but we did so well in the maiden. I wanted to give another race. I want to see if we can get up to that 80 potential this year. It's kind of why I want to run this race. Do I watch? Yeah, why not? We're going to watch this one. We skipped so many. Why not? Like, I was going to say no, why should we? But then, like, why not? Like, we skipped everything. It's a bad start. But Big Black on the outside, running well. Moves over now to the lead, and Merigo comes up just behind us. Back to Epistolaire with Grand Diamond and Gladstone Street at the rear of the field with them. Now horses moving up. So Grand Diamond with a good run so far. They should be favourite the way they've run, but we haven't put any effort in until that final furlong. Now down the home stretch, Alexagon kicking on, showing their worth, showing what power they do have. Decent sized horse as well, kind of a big body, and look powerful towards the end. 3.5, never headed, everything good. Yes, please. Yes, please. We don't make it. We probably need a grade race, but we're not going to get it. Alexagon is going to get put out to the field. So, that's that. And that means we've got 2 races today. I'm still not convinced about these guys. Oh, the 2-year-olds. Yeah, just, again, it's tough for me to know when and if we should go after 2-year-olds. Because it never seems like a good idea. It really doesn't. Okay, Bellamaker could be a very, very good horse. Hoping to see something from him today. I'm not sure where we're running. Okay, we're running at Santa Anita. So yeah, Bellamaker's up first. Maze Boy's running. Okay, I mean, sure. Okay, Celinda is favorite. We're the lowest rated. I mean, there is that. I like Bellamaker, though. I really do. I think she's a very, very nice horse. He is a very nice horse. 3-year-olds on dirt for a grade 2 San Felipe. 1 mile, 110 yards. Poor start on the outside. Looks like Celinda will go amongst the leaders there with Maze Boy just in the middle. Tatua's attack is here as well. I think that's all we know, but we're led out by Harmat and Frolic along just aside Celinda. Back to Maze Boy now making their way up to that chasing pack. Yes, mate. Tatua's attack and Lochbar. Solo Symphony, Gail Lamos, and us on the outside with a long way round. Bellamaker with everything to do. Didn't start well, didn't have a good run, was never in a challenging position. Cylinder with a great race. We're coming through so strongly, but we have far too much to make up. Just a bad run, I think. A length behind a Grade 1 winner. A multiple Grade 1 winner. Yeah. Oh boy. I think there's another horse. Don't skip. Oh, I caught myself. Higgy Forest, probably the most developed of all our horses. 90 extra speed, full percent potential. Going up against Ocean Bay, center of the course. Okay. First center. Let's see if we can challenge earlier so we're not left behind with too much to make up on a Grade 1. Let's see if that helps us out. Especially, we're a little lazy. We are a little lazy. Ocean Bay, Tamarine, Malinus back again, River Lullaby. Yeah, let's just go for it. Challenge earlier might help us get out to the pack. We might be killed on a finish. It depends how Ocean Bay runs, but yeah, we're going to find that out. Not a bad start. We're going to head towards the front and then come back alongside Ocean Bay and Malinus with Tamarine at the rear. River Lullaby and Bohemian Melody just stalking one of twins right now. And that is a stablemate of your Grade 1 winner at the rear of the field right now. So expect them to set the pace. I said prefer center of the course. We went straight up the inside. We're going to go early. We're making things up. If Ocean Bay or anyone is a closer, we could be in problems. But right now, look at us go. River Lullaby coming on strong. But half a furlong from home, Higgy Forest has just absolutely crushed this. Absolutely crushed that. I was waiting for a challenge to come. But 6.5 lengths. Crushed it. Not sure the jockey's telling me everything there, but okay. I mean, that was a decent run. It really was. We're up to 80 on Bella makeup, which is kind of the main thing I wanted. I don't think we're going to make that 85 at all. But she's in a good position. Or he's in a good position. Bella was female. I'm always thinking about the lineage being female. But Bellamaker looks really solid. If we gain more distance, then maybe Triple Crown is a possibility. But the issue I have is, if Higgy can gain distance, then oh boy, do things become fun. For me. I mean, look at it. Pretty much 80 potential, 90 extra speed. Full finish, full consistency, over 80 confidence. Cruising burst isn't amazing, but enthusiasm 60. It's not missing anything. It's really solid. It could be a very, very, very nice colt. Do we gain distance? Do we gain enough to run the Kentucky Derby? That's my big question mark left right now. Is who out of all these 3-year-olds might be able to do it? So Tatiana has distance. Looks pretty good. Okay? Doesn't look amazing, but he looks pretty good. Bold Naku doesn't have the distance right now. Has a lot to like, though. Double Dara has distance to maybe attempt this. 90% extra speed. Chance to get up to 80% potential. Low confidence might kill that dream. Dream Cuckoo's got a Grade 1 win. Doesn't have the distance. Might not gain the distance. Again, could theoretically be 80 potential while 90 extra speed. Not sure the other stats hold up. Georgentine, again, we're one of those just short of distance, but so much extra speed, so much to like. Everybody is there or thereabouts in some ways. That 30%, 35% stamina that I'm really confused on. Decent horse, but not too much of the Royal Aura. Ski Party could definitely be up there already. 65%, I think we're on 1 mile 2, definitely on distance. Like right now, if I'm going to run it today, Ski Party would probably be number 1. Tatiana might be number 2. But yeah, I mean, it's so strange having this many 3-year-olds, all of which, like, there's reasons to believe they could be there. There's only a couple that I wouldn't really want to run. That's at about a mile 1, 80. That's pretty decent. Doesn't have too much else, but still, C2 needs more distance, but apart from that, could be a very good one if we did gain a bit more. Bellamaker, again, needs some more distance, but we really like the horse. Hopefully we'll get something out of that. And Higgy, if Higgy had the distance, oh my, that would be unbelievable. Last one to race is Halidite, and she is, again, probably not going to gain the distance, but a decent option. Like most years, I would be happy running any of these horses if they gain the distance in the Kentucky Derby and Preakness. Any single one of them would get that nomination. They're all graded. We're going to try and get grade 2s on all our grade 3s to upgrade those, and then start looking for grade 1s for all our grade 2s. So, yeah, out of that bunch, though, which one would you run in the Kentucky Derby? Hit me up, comment section below. I know for a lot of people, like Tatiana maybe is a good choice there. Just looks so strong to me. And like, I really don't know. Like, Ski Party probably has the best distance for the Derby. I'd probably split it up that way, actually. Ski Party in the Kentucky Derby, Tatiana running the Preakness. Ski Party might have a tiny shot if we gain more distance just after the Preakness. Just gain a touch more and be able to run a mile 4. That might be our best shot at actually winning Triple Crown again on one horse. But yeah, not confident at all right now. But let me know what you think. Let me know who you would want to run if you were in charge right now. Because it's coming up. It's coming up. So we've got to go through the end of March into April. And then very early May, we've got our race. Very early May. So in a month and a half out. We are a month and a half out. Which means one prep race, if that. One prep race to try and run a mile 1 before just throwing people in. Oh wow, Ocean Bay and Maze Boy are both in this grade 2. Yeah, nice. I hate how the game keeps putting them into races they shouldn't probably be in, but I mean, there's only a £3 penalty for being a grade 1 winner, I think. Or is it £6? It might be £6. But even then, they're only top weighted by about £3. Not a great start by Halidite. We'll go towards the front with Backbow back. Got Maze Boy there in the yellow silks on our inside with River Rhapsody and Toujours L'Attaque. Ocean Bay is there in the light blue silks with the yellow hat. White Fusion moving up a little bit. Signore Memento towards the rear with Malinas as well. We're in a decent position. You can see Maze Boy starting to get ready to go as we come onto the home straight though. Back Bob back, leading us out. We're going to come up the outside. Looks like White Fusion with a good run from deep. Maze Boy ready to finish off strong, probably up the inside. White Fusion still keeps coming on. 0.2, 0.1. On the line, Maze Boys can't get up. Hallidite wins a grade 2. Oh, that was close. That was close. Ocean Bay just was nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Yeah, Maze Boy's definitely the better of the two. But that's a good field. That's a very good field. And Halliday just did what they had to do there. They stepped up, got the win. Ran pretty well, I felt. I didn't think that was a bad run at all. I didn't think that was a bad run at all. So yeah, I mean, I'll take it. Did we hit 80 potential? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Joins the 80 bunch. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 horses at 3 years of age that have 80 potential realized right now. That's awesome. We've got a 75, 4 70s, and a 65. Dream Cuckoo leaving the side down a little bit there. But yeah, boy oh boy, I do not know. I do not know who can run and win the Kentucky Derby. Almost any of them. I think Ski Party's got to run. Just for the distance and the fact there's no weaknesses. I think Ski Party's got to run. Tatiana, I think, is on distance and has so much I like. I think those two probably are in the conversation. I don't know who else. I'm looking at my notes right now. And I don't know. So yeah, help me out. Who do you think you'd run? How are we going to put this together? I really don't know. I mean, Double Dara's got the distance too with 90% extra speed. That low confidence, the lack of a full finish. It's got the cruising burst though up to 50. And it's got adaptability. So, I mean, yeah, Double Dara's got to be in it as well. Like, Double Dara, Ski Party, Tatiana. Barawara's got some distance for the Preakness. May be okay for the Derby. I'm looking at those 4 right now. There's a bunch of others sitting on a mile that have got a month to get some distance. They got a month to get some distance. Looking at the breeding indicators, Royal Aura and Georgentine are 2 that might be doing it. So let's take a look at those. So Georgentine, I've got them down as a 1 mile 1, actually a mile. Okay. But I love it. Yeah, if Georgentine can get some distance, that would make that decision so much tougher. And Royal Aura, mile 2 with a full speed bar. Doesn't look great here, but got cruising burst. I mean, it's just so tough. It really is so tough. Who do I run? Kentucky Derby, Preakness. Let me know, comment section below. I'm going to leave it there, though. I need to go and think about this in depth. I've got no idea what I'm going to do here. I got too many options. We got too many options. So, hit me up. Let me know. I'll see you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you very much for the support. Keep the comments and likes rolling in. It does help out the channel, helps out with visibility, YouTube algorithms, all that jazz. We'll get more people in here. We build a better community for the game, and we can all have more fun discussing it. So that being said, Discord link below. Check that out. Get involved. I'll see you next time when I've got to make some tough decisions. I've got to run as many testing races. I've got to run as many sort of feature races as I can. Just see who can get distance, who can get quality of race, who's going to improve, who isn't. Because, like we said, just over a month and a half away lies the Kentucky Derby. And I don't know what we're doing. And that's scary. I'll see you next time. Take care. Thank you very much. As always, be safe, behave, and I'll see you soon.